blanket that actually is a little bit feather, a little bit down, and it's all done with cotton. It is beautiful, it is lightweight, it is like the perfect layering piece to put on top of those sheets we just had.
That's right.
And so this is so pretty. We've got colors and great ideas for you. But the first day it's been clearance priced is today. Here's what we did for you. We took $38 off of our own QVC price.
Wow.
So right now, the full size is priced at $49. Guess what? The full size has sold out already, just from the preview at the beginning of the hour. Okay, so only queen size remains.
Oh my goodness.
And that means the queen size is $54 or 2 payments of $27. $54 for a queen size down blanket, feather and down. Oh my goodness. Let's go through colors first.
Yes, absolutely. On that bed is this beautiful sage. This is the sage I'm talking about that you're going to be seeing for the next couple of years.
Okay.
It is a fresher sage than the 70s. It doesn't have the yellow undertones.
That's a good point.
It is, and I'm really enjoying it because I would really be bored if we went back to the old-fashioned sage.
Yeah.
These colors are so pretty and fresh, and green is one of those natural neutrals. I love that.
It is.
Then we have the ivory, and this is truly so beautiful. Look at that satin binding, and with the boxing for your baffle box is so pretty. Blue, still the #1 color when it comes to the master bedroom. This is like a porcelain blue. Okay. It's so pretty, or a Williamsburg blue. Yeah. But this is my favorite. This is the blush. It is just barely pink. It is so beautiful. I call these cosmetic colors.
Yeah.
I'm a pink gal. I work with the pinks and aquas in my home. This is just lovely.
But by the way, that blush tone, that pinky blush, we have about a dozen left in the queen size. So good luck to all, because these are clearance priced, so that means they're not being reordered. So get the blue, the ivory, or this beautiful sage green. Let's talk about this blanket. First of all, it is 100% cotton on the exterior.
It is.
But what about that interior?
Well, we've got something special on the inside. We have 70% feathers, but they're not just any feather. This is actually a mini feather. And I'm showing you the difference between a regular feather and a mini feather. And why is that important? With the larger feather, you have this heavy quill, which is harsh and crispy. With the mini feather, which is the feather that's closest to the bird's body, which gives the most insulation, you have this soft, hardly any quill at all.
Wow.
And so we have 70% mini feather and 30% down.
Yeah.
So it allows us to create this amazing blanket. If you notice today, all the birds are going to be all fluffed up. Well, the reason they're doing that is they're allowing air to get between them and these feathers that are closest to the body. And that's what creates nature's insulator.
It really is. So this is one of the lightest weight insulators, one of the lightest weight warmth that you can get in blanketing, in linens whatsoever. So for you to be able to get something like this, this is all year round use.
It is. This is what the blanket that you'll use all summer. It's the blanket you'll layer with this time of year. It makes a beautiful top of the bed piece because of the color and the textures and the satin binding. And like the birds, what you want to do is in the mornings, fluff this up and let air get interspersed between the feather and the down. That's what creates that beautiful insulation.
By the way, let's talk colors again. On the bed is the sage. And the sage, by the way, is that lighter sage. It's brighter.
Fresh. It's pretty.
Fresh, yeah. And then we have the ivory.
Isn't that pretty? That's your perfect neutral.
And ivory is getting limited as well. And then there's a blue.
It's almost beautiful. A porcelain blue. It's like a Williamsburg blue. It's so pretty. And I love the satin binding.
And the blush has sold out.
Okay.
So the blush is gone. So we have blue, ivory, and sage. And by the way, I just want to let you know, these are going to be plenty sizing.
Yes.
Sized plenty. In fact, I actually think right now the blanket is on the wrong direction. It really should be.
No, actually it isn't.
It is
the right way. It is the right way.
Maybe I have more on my side.
You may have more on your side.
I was going to say you don't have as much on your side.
Yes.
But the thing is,
look at the length of this, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's a blanket sizing. It's bigger.
It is. It's very long, which is nice.
It is. And the other thing is, well, what you can do, and what maybe it's just because what I do, if you want more on the sides,
correct,
then
you
turn
it the
it
other
just
way.
a quarter of a turn, and then because I don't need the length at the bottom, I've got a footboard down there.
Same here.
And then I like the sides, you know, because I kind of like roll myself up like a taco, like a soft taco.
We were doing that last night with the fluffies.
It's like, yeah, you know, you just kind of wrap yourself up in that down blanket. It's really amazing at this price, $54. It may be all that you use above your sheets, and it may be a layering piece.
Yes.
You know, a lot of people, I know for myself, and as I would assume as an interior decorator, a lot of women have a certain comforter that they like on their bed because it's the decorator comforter.
That's right.
But they don't necessarily want to sleep under it.
That's right. And first of all, they're heavy. I don't like heavy things on my feet at the end of the day.
Me
So I
neither.
want the lightest weight possible.
Yeah.
So like the polar fleece sheets,
Right.
like the feather and down blankets, those are the lightweight things that give us the warmth without all that weight.
So you could take that beautiful comforter that you have on your
And
bed
fold
during
it
the
off the
day.
bed.
Yes, roll it up right onto this, and then just sleep under this. And that's the best part, because that's when you're gonna say, I was toasty warm, but I wasn't too warm because it's breathable, and yet I didn't have anything heavy on me. Betty from Washington, welcome to QVC. How are you today?
I'm fine, Mary Beth. It's so good to talk to you.
My pleasure,
You know what,
Betty.
Mary Beth?
What?
I've been with you since CBN.
Do you
know
know?
when you had your first son.
Oh my
You're pregnant with him.
Do you know what? That is a long time, because my son, that's Eric, he's 27. He's 27 years old now.
Oh yeah.
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 So
I
you've been-
remember CBN. You know.
So you've
you
been
look
watching.
at it.
You've been watching for 28 years. How
Oh,
about
I have.
that? Wow, that's
you know
so
what?
awesome.
I really love it. I live alone now. I lost my husband 7 years ago,
Oh.
and it's been so much company to me just to watch all of you, because I love all of you. I get mixed up in your lives and things like that. Want to know more about you.
Oh,
So
and it's,
anyway, about this blanket.
yeah. I was going to say we're a good kind of soap opera. That's the difference.
That's it. That is. I don't have to end up crying.
So what do you think about this blanket, Betty?
Well, honey, I thought it was a good price. You know, I've been sleeping under a down blanket for years on my bed, and I just love it.
Good.
But I don't have one on my guest bed.
Oh,
So I thought,
perfect.
I will get this when you're over there while it's on clearance and put it on my guest bed.
That's a
Because
great
they're
idea.
so beautiful, and they just last and last. I don't know how many years I've had mine, and it still looks brand new.
Yeah, I know it. It's funny, I was actually just looking at some of my originals that I still have not gotten rid of, and I bet I've had them for 15 years.
It's amazing. And they wash so beautifully.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
They do. They're just great. I just wouldn't want to sleep under anything else. I can't stand anything heavy on me. So
We
this is
agree.
perfect.
we agree.
Keeps me warm.
That's right. Well, Betty, more than anything, you know what? Even if you didn't buy anything at QVC, it means so much to us that we are your company, that we keep you company through the day, that you love us, that you watch, and thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate that.
Oh, honey, I spend a lot of money with QVC.
Oh, well, good.
You know, but
What-
I don't get out of shopping a lot, so this helps me, you know.
Good.
Susan Graver, I wear her clothes all the time.
Oh,
Some
good.
gentleman company, you know. I really spread myself around.
Wow. By the way,
But
if you
people
want to...
are always complimenting me how nice I look, how
Yeah.
dressed.
That's what it's
clothes
all
off.
about. That's what it's all about. Well, Betty, thank you so much for your call. It was a pleasure to speak with you, and thank you for watching us all these years.
Okay, Mary Beth, it's great talking to you, and God bless you. Take care.
God bless you too.
Bye-bye,
Bye-bye, Betty. And that just reminded me, I want to quickly tell you that if you go to QVC.com and you type in Mary Beth Rowe blog, B-L-O-G, it will go to a blog I just posted yesterday that actually has pictures of my whole family, including that 27-year-old Eric, because we spent Christmas in Texas.
Oh,
and I
that's